He's a big boy.
Boy, he's fat.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Lots of sheep and lots of goats, lots of donkeys and...
This cow's name is Leah as well.
Oh, I got hit. I'm hit. Oh, I got shot in the arm. It's smart.
Is this safe?
Of course that's safe.
I'm Leah Bolton.
Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective beyond the bridge.
Hello and welcome to Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective from beyond the bridge, giving the South Fraser and Fraser Valley regions a voice. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell, and on this edition, the focus is getting back to nature. We head out to Mission BC and meet with some local kids in the bush and test our fear of heights.
And then we head over to a local farm, get back to basics and find out where our food comes from. Then we hit the waters for some fantastic fishing.
That's right, to start off the show, we're going to explore the Fraser River and try and catch a glimpse of the famous prehistoric giant sturgeon.
We catch them, we scan the fish, we have a set of pit tags, and it's got a 10-digit code, alphanumeric code built into it. It reads it and then we record it.
We're here at the Fraser River that has been touted globally as providing some world-class fishing.
For the past 65 million years, white sturgeon have remained virtually untouched in regards to evolution.
And we're about to head out here. 4 giants were caught in the last few years alone, measuring up to 4 meters long and weighing 800 pounds.
All right, time for some fishing on the Fraser River. I've got Chad, Jim, and Megan, and you've got Jean.
Absolutely, we'll see you out on the water.
Okay.
And there's Leah on her boat over there.
Oh, there you are.
I'm gonna catch a big one.
Bye.
Well, what else do you have in these waters?
This is one of the greatest rivers for salmon. This year's a pink salmon year, so in the fall, lots of salmon come up the river here. There's all kinds of other native species, sculpins,
Nice.
pike minnows.
A little computer chip with a 10-digit number. There.
Wow, tiny.
And turn it on and read it. There's the number.
So why is it important? I mean, why do we need to tag these anyway?
Well, because nobody, including the provincial government, had ever had a comprehensive study program on sturgeon.
Right.
And Rick Hansen, who is an avid sturgeon fisherman, he started the Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Society.
It was Rick Hansen who started
Rick Hansen,
it?
the man, yeah, he's an avid sturgeon fisherman.
So that's the tag sheet that we use.
Okay. And this is all volunteer. You're here as a volunteer.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
your own time to
the
tag.
guide's, Chad's a fishing guide. He does it as a matter of courtesy too. I mean, he's very interested in the sturgeon populations.
We're dropped anchor.
Apparently they're here.
There's a couple on there.
There's a couple of sturgeon right beneath us right now.
It's a few $1 million industry, and how many people do you have come out?
Well, I do about 160 or 170 trips a year, and that's normally 3 or 4 people a year on the boat. And there's upwards of 35 to 4,000 guide trips done a year on the Fraser Valley.
Hey, you guys catch anything yet out there?
Look at this. We already caught them and packaged them. Yeah, we got a couple of them already.
These aren't from the Fraser River. These are from, I think these ones are from Alaska.
Oh, these are immigrant.
Yeah, you got to buy them from the sporting goods shops. They import them from other places because you can't take any out of the Fraser. The only people that can, they have very small openings for First Nation ceremonial. That's about it.
And what kind of bait are we using here to catch sturgeon?
Today we got 3 different kinds of baits.
All right.
This is a lamprey eel.
Oh, it looks tasty.
Oh, very.
Look at that.
Yeah, I think in Game of Thrones, I think eel pie was a very tasty delight, but I'm not sure.
You gotta love. Sounds very appetizing.
Yeah, I
Eel
know.
pie.
So we're going to use some of that. This is chum roe.
Okay. No, yeah, that looks tasty. They'll be biting on that today. Lovely cast there. We got it. We got something here. I'm so excited. I'm forgetting
Okay,
to
it's
film.
going to jump. This one's going to jump.
It's a
Looks
jumper.
Like yeah, it's coming up.
All
Here
right.
it comes. There, it's going to jump.
Oh yes.
Whoa!
He's right close to the boat now. See, the line is down right at the back of the boat.
Okay.
So we'll probably get a look at the fish pretty quick.
Crikey, all right, here we go. Let's get this. So just keep reeling her in.
Keep reeling.
Whoa. So how long could you be battling one of these things for?
I don't know, half an hour,
Half an hour.
20 minutes. Depends on how strong you are.
Okay, so here we go. So this is a real feat of strength here. No, he's
on something.
Oh man, these are the faces of the people waiting.
Yeah.
This is not the Dean and Jean dream team.
That may have just been luck.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. What are you thinking? Five?
We can put that on the boat.
Okay, so.
Okay, so
Yeah,
come
bring
around
her
this
in.
side here.
All
Let's
right.
keep him to the back.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Boy, he's fat.
I don't know who's getting more tired, the fish or me.
We gotta do the fish dance. We gotta get the fish coming out. All right, how do we do it again?
Yeah, that's it. You got
Fish dance.
Hey, go girl, go.
Is that a standard size, guys?
We're not going to be able to get him in the boat. We'll measure him from the water. He's a big boy. And unfortunately, with a fish this size, we'd need to beach.
Do a rough estimate. He's about 165, so he's about 5 feet 5. Okay, I'm gonna let him go.
Okay, let's release. And
He's gone.
Oh, now.
I know it's your first time, but you
Okay,
can
okay,
work a little
okay.
harder at it.
Fine then.
It's easier to stop, pull up, pull, and then reel towards the water when you go down. Now, reel.
See, every time I let my guard down.
When you rest, he rests.
No, get in here, fish. I think my hip is gonna have a big indent in it. Ah! Oh no! Oh my gosh! Wow! See, that's huge. To me, that's a huge one. I don't know, is it a huge one? So what do we got?
So it's a white sturgeon.
Okay.
He has these sharp scoots down the side and back, and then some on the bottom part of him.
Okay, so tagging.
So this is the tagging.
Okay.
Just gonna check him for a tag. So this fish has a tag.
Okay, give me the number.
So 445 56C 5C22.
Now that it's a recapture, we're going to measure it, the length and the girth.
look at that.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
This population is one of the last truly wild populations of this species in the world. Our biggest concern is habitat loss for spawning and for rearing for juvenile fish.
Because we caught the biggest fish, so we're done.
Really? How big was yours? Well, you didn't have it in the boat, so
Lies.
I don't know, it could be an inaccurate.
My arms do not stretch 5.5 feet, so.
You know, Dean, that was the very first time I've ever gone fishing and actually caught a fish.
The Fraser Valley is full of gems. Next up, though, we go from water to land and visit with an eco-farm in Abbotsford.
Oh yeah, I had a great time there, and there was even a cow named Leah. Up next. Do you know where milk comes from?
Yeah, cows.
Cows? And what about your other food?
Welcome back to Fraser Focus, bringing you local stories from beyond the bridge.
Times have changed. People have started to forget where their food is even coming from.
Ecological farming is a pioneering land-use system designed at creating global sustainable ecosystems.
And this is a demonstration farm we headed to. Dean, I hope you're ready to get dirty and lend a helping hand.
You are about 2 goats or 1 deer. Now I'll get on and let's see how much we make.
So the tour basically allows kids to come in and watch a video, so it kind of summarizes what's happening on the farm and uses that character, Vicky, who's our cow or mascot, and she basically tells us what's happening throughout the day on the farm and how milk is being produced. And really the idea too with the displays and the interactive presentation center is that it's experiential, so kids get to actually hand milk a Vicky
nice.
model of the cow.
Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Nice.
You can go in the barn, you can see the feed that the cows are eating. where they're sleeping, the robotic milker, there's a cow brush where they're grooming themselves. So really a lot of active and
interactive, right?
Absolutely.
That's how kids learn, and this is how we get a better idea of what's going on.
He didn't fight me.
So what do we do again, Marcus? Right here. Hey, I'm an expert now. Give me a real cow.
How many cows do you have in here?
46 right now.
46. And is that what you have at any given time? Is around the 46 is what's sustainable in this farm?
Yeah, it's about the size of, I think we can go up to like 50, but it's better to have it a little lower.
How many farms like this are there out here?
There's not really too many like this.
Okay.
Especially with our anaerobic digester, which runs off of our manure. It's got the natural biogas generator.
Oh, that cow hit you on purpose.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Tell me about you growing up.
So my role was actually feeding the cows, so getting out to the bunker where the silage was and adding the grain and silage, putting it into a mixer wagon. So it was actually more manual work and driving equipment.
All right, let's get these cows fed.
So this is when I hold Dean's camera because he's busy doing the hard work.
Well, somebody's got to shovel the feed.
Oh, this cow's name is Leah as well. Oh.
Do they kick? Do cows kick? Sometimes?
So actually, Leah kind of kicks.
Leah
kicks? Which is your cow.
If you get too close behind her.
Which is your cow back there.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little more spooky than others. Some are really friendly. It's just different attitudes of the cows, I guess. But
so you have a robot milker?
Yes.
And this doesn't harm the cow at all?
No, not at all.
And the way you get the cows in is there's rations in there, there's food in there to keep...
So it's all worked into their diet, like the amount of milk they give, they'll be given a certain amount of grain to...
So how is this technology helping over manually doing it?
I don't have to be here at 4 in the morning to milk the cows.
That's the best part, right? It's made things easier because people used to go out early in the morning, do things, and probably this has more of a regulated, you've got all the stats and everything there.
And the nice thing about a robot is it milks each individual quarter.
So that's another benefit of the technology where it's sort of giving the farm family a little bit more freedom, and kids are more involved with sports, and I think of my own family. And so by having the robotic milker and the technology, it's giving more freedom and probably improving the social life of the farm family in that respect as well.
Okay, so now what are we gonna do?
Feed the animals and clean their pens.
That sounds like fun, feeding animals.
Are you gonna do a little cleaning?
Yes.
The pigs.
I don't know if I'm set up for it, but I can afford to get a bit dirty.
Actually.
Let's do this. Okay, here's the camera. I'm gonna get to cleaning the pig pen. All right. Come on, Piggy, this way. Ah, I think they're scared of me. I'm too short. Good action.
Here's the fruits of your labor.
Oh. Here, piggies. Close up.
Time to get friendly with My Little Pony.
Oh, there is ponies in here. That one looks like a donkey.
It is.
Oh. Sure know my animals. What do you call me? Poop shoveler?
Is there a politically correct name for this?
Stall mucker, I think it's called. I don't really know. I think that's what it is.
Stall mucker.
What about this hay? Where's this coming from?
This is our hay that we made from our fields, actually. So we've this past summer we made it.
How come you get the good job, Dean?
This is the best bit. Here you go, guys.
So you feed the animals, Dean, and make the poop, and I shovel it out.
Best use of trading places here ever.
These are lambs? Sheep?
Yeah, sheep and lambs.
And they were born and raised here? They're born here and they're being raised here?
They were actually born somewhere else. There's someone else's sheep.
Dean, these guys are hungry too.
We've got enough to feed the masses. Look at these guys. Salt for those ones. There you go.
What do we have over here, guys?
Pigs.
Pigs? And what do we get from pigs?
Poop.
Poop, yes, poop.
Yeah.
And bacon, maybe?
Bacon. That's when forget babies. That when they get
Yeah, they gotta get fed when they're babies, right?
Yeah.
Reuse, reduce, recycle. That's what we do here.
Did you guys learn that?
Yeah. There's some more animals.
And there's more animals. Bill informs us that a few decades ago, there used to be thousands of farms here, right here in North America.
However, in the Fraser Valley alone, numbers have dwindled to approximately 500, making it all the more important to know where our food comes from.
Next up, we move from food to faith. Staying on the Getting Back to Nature theme, we visit some kids at a local camp in Mission. Fraser Focus will be right back.
Well, it's tougher than it looks, but if this is how you get to the top, while staying true to your faith.
I give up. Welcome back to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. The theme of this week's episode is getting back to nature.
Now, we have a large immigrant community in the Fraser Valley. However, immigrant parents rarely have the time to provide their children with that real Canadian experience. To accommodate, a local camp in Mission, BC is providing kids a taste of Canadian culture.
And on this one, we test our fear of heights.
So our main goal here is to allow the children to not only experience adventure and fun, but also to be in a spiritual environment where they're comfortable learning about their faith, but also being exposed to things that they normally wouldn't be exposed to. We're all going electronic free. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to build the kids' social skills.
So no Wi-Fi?
No Wi-Fi. We have Wi-Fi for emergency purposes.
I really want to try this.
Okay, so you guys swing. I think it's a slack. Swing.
It's a safety seat harness, and you're going to climb up the vertical playpen.
Okay.
And you're going to go play.
So this is just one of the activities that you guys have going on. What other activities?
So we also do zip lining. We've got a 300-foot zip line. We've got a rock wall. We do archery, kayaking. We do paintball. We hike to Cascade Creek. You can't get this anywhere else.
How long has this place been around?
We have been open since 2011.
Okay.
And we've been running camps since we bought the property.
Okay, close your eyes. Okay? And you're gonna guess when you're a meter off the ground, okay? I love this game. Ready?
We'll guide you, we'll guide you.
Who's gonna catch you if I fall?
Nobody.
Let me get the top team.
And how does faith play a role in this for you when you're going up there?
You gotta let the climber know they can trust you.
Are you good?
I'm up to your rope.
Well, it's tougher than it looks, but if this is how you get to the top while staying true to your faith.
I give up.
Slide over to the other ladder.
I trust them. Here we go.
All the way down.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's not so bad. You really do have to trust the faith. And solid ground. I've never been so happy. Woo! Well, keeping the faith to climb up there. Let's see how these kids do it.
Because we got more energy.
I think we're too old.
I think these kids are a little more in tune with their faith than we are, because that might have kept them going, but my faith didn't get me there. Didn't get me to the top this time around.
Tough one.
It is.
It's a good exercise. Though.
It is.
Right. Come here.
Well, you know something? It's better that than falling on the ground. Who's next?
So basically this whole camp, I find, is not only physically, it tires them out, it's also mentally, it builds a lot of strength as well as intelligence. They learn from each other, and we also have kids who come here and they are not of the same faith. They're of different religions
Multiple
as well.
faiths, so you don't have to be Sikh to come here.
You don't have to be Sikh.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about what color you are as well.
So this is conquering the height fears, or what?
100%. A lot of our kids nowadays, because they're so addicted to electronics, don't get a chance to come outside.
Yeah.
And you're only not getting a chance to experience Mother Nature, but you're also getting a chance to use your faith to be able to conquer the fear. Like, for example, how you just came across there.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a faith in the piece of metal holding you up, plus the guy that's on the ground holding you, and this rope.
Oh my gosh.
This is 11 mm rope holding us up.
One of my best experiences was when I first went on the zip line. That was really awesome for me because I haven't been on many zip lines, so it was really scary, but I did it anyway because I believed in faith and everything.
We can get a lot of girls up here a lot easier than we can boys.
Wow, that's interesting.
And the younger the child is, the easier it is for them to climb the pole because they don't have those instilled fears.
Yeah.
And also another important factor is if you have parents down on the ground that are parent chaperones or anything like that, a lot of those kids don't even do it because they give up. Their parent will be like, okay, that's okay, buddy, you can come down. Whereas
oh, mommy. Yo, are you sure?
Yeah.
You think it's funny? You can hold my weight, right?
Yes, I can hold your weight.
Let's do it. Oh, Gurdi ka khalsa! Oh, Gurdi ki fateh!
And my feet are successfully touching the ground. There we go. No more fear of heights.
And that's all on a rope.
Dean, are you next?
I think I am.
So there you go. Nice.
There we go.
Fine?
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
It looks good.
I'm about to get shot.
So,
I know
so
I'm about to get...
don't be too mean to the kids, Dean.
It's
you
fine.
gotta be
It's
nice.
beautiful.
Oh. So Dean's out there. He's got a gun. Hopefully he's getting shot there, but he's praying for his life right now.
Oh, I got hit. I'm hit. Oh, I got shot in the arm. It's smart. There's going to be a bruise there tomorrow.
Let's see that.
Those little, you can't see it right now, but apparently right there, they're asking me to ice it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far
I think you're kind of a wimp. I think you're going to be
Let's
okay.
go.
He's going to be okay. And that's it for our Getting Back to Nature theme on this episode of Fraser Focus.
Local places and local faces bringing you stories that are often overlooked by mainstream media.
Don't forget, if you have a story to tell, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell. We'll see you next time.